It is March 25th, and this is my first reptile room video. We're going to be moving very soon. I'm going to be expanding, getting more and more, but I thought before I move, I just kind of do a little chronological of my first ever reptile room. Anyway, here we go. First tank is a 55-gallon tank with 2 turtles in it. This one right here is a Cumberland slider. I'm going to see if she's going to let me get her out. We've had her for probably about 6 months, maybe a year. She's always been really friendly. Let me get her into some better lighting here. There we go. She is a female Cumberland slider, we're pretty sure. Focus it here. There we go. She is gorgeous. When we first got her, she was really malnourished, very small. Now you can see she's got some fat pooches going on at the bottom. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hold you upside down. But yeah, she's doing really well. That's my dog down there. She also just peed on the carpet. So we're going to put her back in. She's a female, like I said, Cumberland slider. Let me try and find... yes, my wife is going to grab our male red-eared slider. By the way, the Cumberland slider female, her name is Frankie. We have had her for, like I said, about 8 months, I guess. While she's doing that, I'll go over some other things. I've got a Marineland 120-gallon filter. Here we go. Yes, this is our red-eared slider, Koopa. He is new. As you can see, he still has moss on his back. I caught him wild. There was a local pond that was just overrun with these guys. They were pretty much ruining the pond. We've had him for about 5 days, and he's really adjusted. He had, let's see if he'll be okay with the camera, he had a cracked beak, just from the method he was caught with a regular fishing line. But it has almost completely healed up in just a week. These reptiles are really amazing. You can see the trademark red ears. The claws are really long, which signifies a male in red-eared sliders, and actually pretty much all sliders, and cooters and various other turtles. But yeah, there is, and like I said, he's got moss on the back that some of the fish are starting to eat. And go ahead and put him down. Woo! He's still not used to us quite yet. But anyway, I've got a Exoterra moss carpet down in the bottom of the tank. You can see it's kind of bended and bowed. I like that. It kind of gives them texture to grip onto. Just some simple local stones holding the carpet down. Basic bubbler right there, just a bubble curtain. We've got 3 local bluegill in there. They're pretty cool. Pretty good fish. When I first put them in there, the Cumberland slider, Frankie, she was pretty aggressive. Actually killed one of them and ate most of it. But she's calmed down now. But yeah, that is Koopa, the red-eared slider. A couple of little decorative pieces. We've got an air stone down there underneath the gravel patch. We've got 3 live lucky bamboo plants in a little vase. And then we've got one of those, I want to say Zoomed floating turtle docks. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Zoomed. Got a 70-gallon heater. You can adjust it. I don't know if you can see it. You can see the temperature setting on the sides. Very nice. Got a little 3-way air hose deflector there. Back to the filter. Marineland 125. It's got the bio wheel, which is supposed to spin, but it said that sometimes it won't. And then it's got the nice big filter in the back. Got this for $40 on sale. Very nice filter. Does a very good job. Yeah, Lucky Bamboo plants, excuse me. Couple of air systems, just because it's a large tank with a lot of water in it. It's got this nice little maple wood stand. I put all the little bits and pieces down there, the air pump, the electrical lights, my gravel vacuum, and an extra bucket. But yeah, that is my turtle tank. Then we go over here. A couple extra buckets down below. And I know I'm going to get crap in the comments. This is my Pac-Man Frog tank. Yes, it is 55 gallons. Yes, that is way too much. I did not know that. Now I do. He'll be going into that spare 10 gallons soon. Let me see if I can't rustle him up for you. Oh, first try. He's going to be not so happy, but he will live. He is very fat, very happy. About 6 months old. Got him about a week or two ago. He does really well on a diet of, let's see, we've been feeding him mealworms, waxworms, earthworms. Haven't gotten to any crickets yet. I'm going to be establishing a colony of those soon. But yeah, 55 gallon. I've got gravel down below, Zoo-Med coconut fiber on top, small water dish where he normally stays, large water dish to keep humidity up, a log. I know, it's too big. I'll be downsizing. Got a little spritzer full of water, keep the humidity up. A great choice lamp with a basking light. Keeps him probably about 82, which is good during the day, and then we never let it get below 65 in the house at night. Okay, moving on. This tank needs a good cleaning. There's some algae built up. I have got, wow, they really like the camera. Those are Indian pufferfish, also known as figure 8 puffers. I've got 5 of them in this tank. I've got like I said, the walls need a good scrub. A male fiddler crab up there. And somewhere down below, there are 2 red claw crabs. A lot of ash from the food I feed them. I'm going to be switching food. I tried to put an eel in here to keep down on the waste on the bottom of the tank, but somebody, I'm looking at you puffers, killed and ate him almost immediately. I did not know they were that aggressive, but now I know. I used Jungle brand aquarium salt to make this a brackish tank. I obviously dechlorinate and condition my water. I use AquaSafe. Let's see here. Terrafin flakes, which these actually have turtle pellets in it. I just use the empty container. I also use juvenile omega-1 pellets. Some worms back there. And that is my 10-gallon brackish tank. I have a 20-gallon freshwater tank here that houses some local pond minnows. Had some tadpoles in it at one time, but there is a common snapping turtle in here, and he is right back here in the corner. His skin is shedding right now, so I'm not going to bother him. But he likes to eat anything and everything that moves. I've got a little rock filter waterfall in there, a little branch for him to get up on. A couple of fake plants. Water's going to be changed soon. Some rocks. They like to get down in the rocks. Like I said, there's a non-used 10-gallon tank I had feeder fish in. I think there's still a couple in there. But that's what my Pac-Man frog's going to be going into. These guys have a fluorescent light. They don't need anything special. Right here is the top to a UVA, UVB combo light for the turtle, who also has a fluorescent light just to help him see and make everything look pretty. Back at the turtle tank, UVA, UVB light by Exoterra. It's a 100. Does good. Oh, I really like the bamboo plants. Just because they're kind of knotted and curled, so it kind of gives them a little place where they can sit and be lazy. Yes, yes. Very soon, I'm going to be putting a top up here. I'll be moving the filter probably over to this side, having everything on this side, and then building with plexiglass some walls all the way around this, and then a little platform, so they will have a fully out of the water basking spot. Put a little lip on it, maybe put some sand in it. I'm going to do a little research. If you have any ideas, let me know. This 55 is going to hopefully very soon become a 125 when we move. And then when the common snapper gets bigger, I'll probably be doing a Rubbermaid 300 gallon. I got this plastic stand at Home Depot, $50. It wasn't too bad. It's not actually mounted to the wall, so it gets a little wobbly, but it's very sturdy. It just hasn't been mounted to the wall. That 55 gallon is going to be removed. I can't put any water in it because when it was being moved, it was cracked, and I caulked it up, put a patch of plexi in it, but I just don't want to trust it with water, especially because the place we're moving, my tank room is going to be upstairs, and I just don't want to leak into the floor and have ceiling damage. But as far as I'm concerned, and also this rack is really nice because you can put another 50. Okay, sorry about that, video cut off. As I was saying, this rack is really nice because you can put another tank down below. So I'm going to have another 55 in here. I don't know what I'm going to put in it. I'm probably going to end up doing Chinese water dragons in this. And down below, something even more fun. There's some cat paraphernalia. That's his office right there, where he does his important work of eating and drinking, and of course sleeping. I've got a cabinet in our living room, this black one here. Got a nice plexi face to it. We're storing DVDs in there now, but I'm eventually going to turn this into what is going to be the equivalent of 220-ish gallons. And again, don't know what I'm going to put in there, but I've got a 250-gallon tank a friend of mine is giving me that is not... Sorry about that, cut off again. Like I said, 250-gallon a friend's giving me. It's not watertight, so I'll probably be putting some kind of lizard in that. I don't do snakes. I don't like snakes. Actually, I take that back. I'm probably going to do tortoises in that one. And then he's giving me another 20-gallon. Don't know what I'm going to put in that. Probably breeder animals, fish to feed these guys. I'm going to get a cricket colony started, like I said. And then another friend of mine, actually a co-worker, has got an octagon tank he's going to give me that I'm probably going to do tree frogs in. But yeah, that is my first ever upload to YouTube of my reptile room, which is actually our dining room. My wife wasn't happy about that, but she's over it and she likes it now. So yeah, that is a rack system here, a rack system with only one tank in it, and my 55. Before I go, I'm going to shout out to my place of business. Got my electric company, Metalworks. I work there. They pay me good, so I get to have wonderful hobbies like this, and I get to enjoy the work I do. I won't tell you where I used to work. It was a bank. It was an old one, and it was a national one. And I hated it. Hated the company. Hated my job. Hated my life, pretty much. And then I went and got a little bit of education and got a new job as a fabricator and electrician. And I just love life very much now. But yeah, that is the little bit of junk up there that I'm going to be doing some craft stuff over there. But yeah, that is my tank room as of May 2015. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.